Kentucky news now. A mobile memorial to the worst drunk driving crash in U.S. history on its 30th anniversary. 27 people, mostly kids, were killed when the bus burst into flames on impact. Evan Millward shows us how a crash in Carrollton has affected the entire region. Evan.
And Kristen, this crash changed school bus safety forever, notably cages around fuel tanks on buses. But it also changed lives, even of people who were not on board. Today, 30 years later, it continues to have an impact on young drivers, thanks to a couple of survivors. 3 decades is a long time.
Kind of surreal sometimes. I mean, for me personally, this is actually my hardest year. Memories of seeing the bus move.
Quentin Higgins was 6 seats behind the driver on that sleepy trip home to Hardin County after a day at Kings Island. Today, he is a bus driver.
Honestly, when I first started driving, God just ended up blocking my memories.
We talked today minutes before his route, catching up after I met him in 2014 when he bought this bus.
Where you would have a school name is going to say May 14th, 1988, 27 reasons not to drink and drive.
Now it is a rolling reminder
that it only takes one time for them to mess their life up.
Larry Mahoney did time for drunk driving, crossing the median on I-71, hitting the bus and causing its fuel tank to burst into flames. 24 kids, 3 adults died, most of them unable to get out.
Jennifer Ann Arnett, Julie Ann Ernst.
Higgins was part of events this weekend in Radcliffe to honor the anniversary.
It was, man, emotional, about the best I can say.
You become a part of it whether you want to or not.
Patrick Moynihan was the city editor for the Kentucky Post. He'll never forget getting the call that night and also the changes that came after.
That they have the fuel cage, the cage around the fuel tank. You'll see that they have doors on the side.
Former Holmes High School basketball coach Jason Boer is a survivor too.
I always tell people my goal is to try to save one kid, but my dream would be to save thousands.
He too speaks to students about consequences, a passion so many survivors share. Yeah, I talked to Jason Boer very briefly today. He now works as the athletic director in Pikeville. He didn't get to go to the events this weekend, but get this, his next goal is to run the Boston Marathon, dedicating each mile to one of the crash victims. He hopes to qualify for the Boston this September.
Evan, thank you for sharing that story.